Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Kakadash. Yahawah is who he called God of Jehovah. Yahawah means he is, he exists. And Yahawashi is who he called Jesus Christ. Yahawashi means he saves and delivers. And double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. And salutation to all the Arkham that's pushing the truth on Raw. Waking Lekim to third. I'm not sure this is brother Color not from GMS Miami Camp. But another lesson is that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is gonna destroy the infrastructure and the reign or dominion of the Edomites, or their power structure. We already see the Heavenly Father destroying their power structure through plagues, or like as he did in ancient Egypt, or it is systematically destroying the foundation of the ancient Egyptians. Now he's doing the same thing with the modern day Egyptians, the Americans, Babylon the Great. And Babylon the Great is the power or the sword that holds the dominion of Esau, Edom. And they're divided, the house divided, and the Lord is bringing judgment. All right. It's beautiful. All right, it's beautiful times. So we understand when Yahawashi comes back, when he cracks those clouds, he's going to be destroying the Edomite supremacy structure, our power, and he's already doing it. He's doing it through pestilence, famine, or a house divided, or a nation divided. There's no jobs. The economy is bad. All right, the people are in distress, and these are the things that the Heavenly Father is doing before He brings the ultimate judgment. All right, is those intercontinental ballistic missiles and the concentration from the mouth of the chariots, that concentration heat, and laser beam power. All right, to really bring the final blow, or to put a seal or the nail in the coffin. So I want to start at 2nd Ezra 6. All right, and hopefully this lesson or this internet video or pistol is edifying. So 2nd Ezra 6, and I want to start at 7. All right, Salakia. Then answer I and said, all right, what shall be the parting asunder of times, and when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And when he's speaking of the end of this eon, the end of this age of the Edomites, or the heathens. All right, because the Edomites been ruling, since the Greeks, since the pagan Roman Empire, and then the revised Roman Empire that we're in, this Rome 2.0, or since the Renaissance. All right, we had the last leg of the rulership of the Edomites. They're crumbling. All right, we see the last couple of sands. All right, that's last sands that need to go through the hourglass to the other side. All right, so Yahawashi is gonna come back while the Edomites are ruling. All right, so 2nd Ezra 6 and 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob. I had to turn off the air and it's getting hot, so let me put it up in the keys. Put back on the air. So lucky out there. It's getting hot. Let's put it down a little bit. Gotta go to the gas station. So Salaki, 2nd Ezra 6 and 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him. Esau is the father of the Edomites, the so-called white man, and Jacob is the father of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans of today. All right. Jacob held the hill of Esau. So the representation that Jacob will be the one that's bringing down Esau, Edom. All right, and that's starting with Yahawashi and the elect. All right, they're gonna take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever. All right. For Esau is the end of the world of this eon and this age, or the time of the Gentiles ruling, and Jacob is the beginning of it following. And Jacob is the beginning of it following, and Jacob is gonna rule forever. All right, forever, because the land. Let's get it. I'm not even gonna bring it out, but there's a point in there when it says that the Lord translate the power, all right, to another because of unrighteous deceit and injuries. Let's just grab it. I'm gonna go straight to the point because all right. So Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, and And 6, bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrongdoing, every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices. Now you know that Esau is doing all type of hatred, bearing hatred to his neighbor, and doing all type of injurious practices. 7, pride is hateful before the Most High. Esau, Edom is very proudful, and man hate pride, and by both do one commit iniquity. And Esau has been committing iniquity because he is a prideful nation. 8, because of unrighteous dealing in injuries and riches got by deceit. And we know how he got America with deceit, with dealing injury, broke all type of covenants that he made with the Native and Seminole Indians. All the treaties he made, he didn't hold, he broke. All right, and riches got by the sea, stole the Israelite riches, since the, when Titus, all right, the Vavian dynasty, all right, Titus, when they sacked Jerusalem in 70 AD, they were taking our riches from our temple and carrying it away. Because of unrighteous dealing, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, and that's what's happening. The kingdom of the world, or the world dominion, is being translated to another people, and that's going to be Israelite, starting with Yahawashi. All right, and I just wanted to bring that out. So let's go into when Yahawashi comes, he's going to be destroying the dominion of Esau, Edom. And it's going to be a quick lesson. I want to go to Isaiah. I want to go to Isaiah 63, and I also want to do Isaiah 34. And that was just two precepts that I wanted to bring out, and Lord willing is edifying. So I want to start at Isaiah 34. And if any other precepts come through, come, call to walk. So Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken. Ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein. The world, all things come forth here. So the Lord is telling all you nations, listen, take heed. This is concerning you. All right, this is very important news. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. And he have utterly destroyed them, and he have delivered them to the slaughter. So when Yahweh comes, the nations are going to be fighting World War III, but they're going to put their differences to come fight against Yahweh and the angels. All right? Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. The Lord said, and 2 Ezra 13 says that out of the great multitude, nothing was perceived but what? Smoke and dust. And now speaking of the nation's military. All right. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved with the intercontinental ballistic missiles and the concentration heat from the mouth of the chariots, laser beam. Scroll shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall roll together as a scroll. And what is that scroll? A mushroom cloud. That's when the nukes hit their location, and their host shall fall down, leaf falling off from the vine as a fall fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, but it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon my people my curse of judgment. And Idumean is a Greek way of saying Esau, Edom. All right, so the Lord's sword, the intercontinental ballistic missiles, is going to come down upon the Edomites, especially here in Babylon the Great, America. The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with blood of lambs and goats, and with the fat of kidneys and rams. And Yahweh have a sacrifice in Basra, in modern-day Basra is Babylon the Great, America, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. All right? And the Yukon shall come down with them, and their bullocks with their bulls, and their land shall be soaked. All right? And that sacrifice is that third part of men, the seed of the wicked, Esau, Edom. And the dust made fat with fatness, for it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and a year of his recompense for the controversy of Zion. So the Lord is going to judge these Edomites for what they have done unto the children of Israel. All right, so we go into Joel, the 3rd chapter, goes into World War III. The Lord is gathering the nations to the valley of Shaphat for the controversy of Zion, for what they had done unto the children of Israel. All right, and that's why you see the majority of the nations are in the Middle East. They are in the Middle East. It is what it is. They are in the Middle East to go fight on that dry land, the river of that's being dried up. Euphrates, Salakia. Euphrates, I said Euphrates, Salakia. Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom? And he's speaking of Yahawashi, with thy garments from Bosra. That this is glorious in his perils, and we know that Edom is a people before it's a place. And that garment from Bosra, and Bosra was a chief place in Edom. All right, but today Bosra will be the so-called America, Babylon the Great. All right, apparel, traveling in his greatness of his strength, that speak righteousness mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. All right, and it's saying that his garments will be red because a lot of blood is going to be shed. All right. I have trod in the winepress alone. Of the people there was none with me, for I would tread in my anger and trample them with my fury, the Edomites, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments. And I will stain all my remnant, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of redeem is come. All right, and the Lord is going to bring judgment upon the Edomites. He's going to bring down the rulership of the Edomites. And the Edomites is not going to come back into power. All right, it's done. After this, it's done. All right, and Yahawashi is going to come back to restore righteousness upon the earth. All right, bear with me, Baba Kusha. Okay. I'm thinking if I want to bring out this precept. Just give me a second. Okay. Going into that stone, I mean, that stone is Yahawashi. Daniel 2 and Daniel 2 and let's start at I'm gonna go straight to the point. Daniel 2 and 44. In the days of these kings shall God heaven set up the kingdom, which shall never be destroyed, the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of the Israelites. The kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. It's going to destroy the rulerships of the heathen, starting with Esau and Edom. For as much as thou sawest that the stone, that stone is Yahawashi, was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, the gold, the different nations that rule. All right, that clay, the silver, the gold, the great God have made known to the king, which shall come to pass here after the dream, a certain interpretation, therefore sure. So that showing you that stone, that chief cornerstone Yahawashi, is going to destroy the rulership of the heathens, or the idols of the heathens. So, I want to do this quick lesson. Hopefully it's edifying. I want to give all praises and glory unto Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the Akim that's pushing the truth. Waking leg into Shalom.